It's July. You're probably thinking about the beach and cookouts and not your website. But what if I told you that spending just 5 minutes a day for the next 5 days could set you up for your best fall ever? Just a few simple tweaks that you can do to your website, essentially while you're drinking your morning coffee. Curious? Let's get into it. Welcome to Website Design Made Simple, the podcast for busy small business owners who want a high-performing website that converts and sells their offers, even while they're sleeping. Because you deserve to have a strategic and beautiful website that truly represents your brand and positions you as the expert that you are. I'm your host, Jenny B., web designer and creative director at Jenny B Designs, where we believe that your website is the one thing that makes you sales and builds your brand at the same time. Ready to say goodbye to a website that you're embarrassed to share? And hello to a money-making, personality-packed powerhouse? Let's head into today's episode. Hello, and welcome back to the pod. Thank you for joining me today. If you're listening to me in real time, it's July. It's beautiful out. It's summer. Here in New England, we wait all year for summertime. And if you're like a lot of service-based business owners, summer is typically one of those times where it's less busy and chaotic. And a lot of people are out there spending time and taking vacations with their families, and there's less focus on the everyday business of running a business. My business typically is a little bit slower in the summer and picks up in the fall. And I know that there are a lot others out there that find similar patterns to this. My thought in creating this episode was to give you 5 things that you could do on your website, one per day, that would take about 5 minutes. And if you did this over the next 5 days, or if you did this over the next few weeks and you just bumped it in when you could find some time, it would make a real difference when you come into the fall and how your website will feel and how you will be prepared. So this is my 5-day summer website challenge. And if you are new here or you don't remember who I am, I'm Jenny B and I own Jenny B Designs. My passion is helping small business owners just like you design a beautiful website that attracts your ideal client and makes you money. It converts for you. It works for you 24/7 around the clock. It's my favorite thing to do. Let's talk a little bit about the challenge. I'm going to give you 5 things. Day 1, the most important part of your website, the homepage. I want you to set aside 5 minutes and look at your homepage on your phone like a new visitor would going to your website. You can open up an incognito browser on your phone, open it up, and then ask yourself the 3-second test questions, which is it clear what I do, who I help, how I make their life better, and how they can work with me? Those 3 things. If you're looking at that headline and subheadline and you're confused, write down why it's confusing you. Is the wording, are you using too much jargon? Do you think that someone off the street who isn't familiar with your industry would understand what that said? Is it that it is too long? It's a paragraph up there instead of 2 short, concise sentences. Maybe it's not punchy enough. There's a fine line between not punchy enough and too punchy. You want people to easily understand. Maybe it's just confusing and you aren't making it clear. Maybe there isn't a call to action, that button. What is it that's confusing about your hero section? And when you're looking at the words, look at the image too. When was the last time you updated that? Is it demonstrate the results that your business brings? For the dentist example, I share a lot. The dentist photo, we don't want someone sitting in the dentist chair getting their teeth done. We want the benefits, the results that someone's going to get when they go to the dentist. Having beautiful, white, straight teeth. The picture should be someone enjoying life, smiling with beautiful, perfect teeth. That is the result that they're going to get when they work with you. Think about your image. When was the last time you replaced it? Does it represent your services? And then the words. Is it clear? And if it's not, just write down what you see there and put it in your notes and think about what can you do to fix that. That's day 1, 5 minutes. Review that homepage, write down your notes. And if you know how you want to fix it, go ahead and fix it right on the spot. But if not, just write down those notes and think about how you're going to fix it. Day 1. Day 2, call to action check. I say that there should never be a dead end on any page. What does that mean? When you get to the bottom of every single page on your website, there needs to be a clear next step. And what is that step trying to do? It's leading people to take the action that we want them to take on your website. On my website, I want someone to book a consultation call with me. I'm leading people to my contact page, which has people filling out a form to have a consultation call with me. That's what I want people to do. For you, if it's to fill out the contact form, you're driving them to the contact page. Maybe you want them to join your newsletter, your mailing list, then it's to join that. Whatever action you want them to do, there need to be clear steps on every single page with no dead ends. Go through your main pages, your home, your about, your services. Just scroll down. Count the buttons. How many buttons do you have? Are you taking people to the next step? For example, on your home page.
Quick question. Are you frustrated with your website? Not sure why it isn't converting? I would love to help. That's why I offer my website coaching calls. In just 50 minutes, we'll uncover what's holding your site back and create a plan to fix it. Whether you need help with design, content, or strategy, I'll give you the clear steps to move forward. Click the link in the show notes to book your coaching call today, and let's make your website your best marketing tool. Now back to the episode.
You have a button in that hero section. Remember, we just did the homepage review yesterday, so you need to have that button. Is that button taking people to the services page to learn more about your services? Or are you just sending them to your contact page? As you scroll down, every other section needs to have a button. At least you could have it in every section if it works for your design. Where are you taking people? Are you taking them to your services page to learn more about you? Now check that services page. Once you're there, are you guiding people to the contact page? Look at all the main pages and make sure that there's a call to action check. And if there isn't, add a button. Contact me. Learn more. View my services. Let's work together. Guiding people to take the next step. Day 2. Day 3. This is a fun one. We're going to do a testimonial treasure hunt. I want you to go through your recent emails or texts or DMs or Slack messages, however you communicate with your clients, and find something nice that a client said about working with you. Screenshot it or copy it, write it down. Go through everything. And if you have a lot that you've gotten in the last couple of months, it's amazing. Keep notes. Put it on a piece of paper or however you take care of your information. I put mine in Notion. Create a little to-do list. You have all those results, those things that clients said, those testimonials. And if you have an extra minute, go to your homepage or your services page and pop in that new testimonial on that page. You're going to refresh that testimonial. That is super important to keep things fresh and tight. And I have been enjoying seeing screenshots. When I design a website, most likely I will grab the copy from a Google Business page, or if someone has some testimonials, they give it to me in a Google Doc from their clients, and I design something out. I love doing that. And I also love seeing screenshots. There's nothing more that builds trust than seeing actual screenshots of things, clients that have messaged you or emailed you and what they said in their actual words. That's also a way that you could integrate into your website, putting those actual screenshots into it. I know it's not designed all beautifully and pretty as you would if you designed the testimonial from scratch, but I like seeing those screenshots. So maybe add it to your services page. That could be a nice way to add some more social proof. Day 3, that was your testimonials. Day 4, we're going to talk about your contact info. I want you to go to your contact page, test that form. Does it actually work? I encourage my clients to check their forms at least once a month, or if their cadence has shifted. If they're getting 2 inquiries a week and then for a week they don't get anything, just check your form. Does it work? Because things break on the back end and it's very hard to know if your contact form is broken or not. Then check that you have your phone number and your email on that page, that contact page, and it's easy to find. If you have business hours, make sure that those are current, especially if it's the summer. Maybe you're in a transition period. You could have, so you don't have to double duty the work. You could put summer business hours and fall business hours or regular business hours and put them both there so that you don't have to go back in the fall and change. And if there's anything else that's outdated, if your address is changed or any other information like what happens when someone fills out the contact form, if it's changed, just check that page. This is where all the magic happens on that contact page. And here's a bonus tip. I share this a lot, but if you don't have a photo of you or someone smiling on that page, add it. This is where the emotional connection happens. It's when someone's deciding, do I reach out to this person or not? And if they see a face smiling at them or looking at the camera, which is looking at them, making that emotional connection, they might be more likely to fill out that form. That was day 4. And day 5, take 5 minutes and think about, what is it that you've got going on this fall? What do you want to promote? Do you have a special group course that you're going to be sharing, a mastermind? Do you have a special service that you're just offering this fall, or maybe something that you haven't been featuring but you want to feature this fall? Is that information on your website? Do a quick check. If it's not, write that down and identify what you might need to do to add it to your website or to update what you have on your website. You don't have to do it now, but if you make that to-do list for September, right now, when you go into September, you'll say, oh yes, I need to update the services page to make sure that I have my newest offer on there. And you can even start thinking about the copy for that offer on another day, because I don't want to give you more than 5 minutes a day to do. But if you make that list, then you know you're doing that prep and that planning. I've given you 5 things that you can do in 5 minutes a day or less. These tiny actions truly make a difference. They compound. And when you do it now, either in July when you're listening or over the summer, or even if you're listening to this at any other time, just take, 5 minutes a day to make some changes for the upcoming season. The upcoming season, right now, the fall, will feel less overwhelming. And if you feel like you understand all these things, but you might like a second set of eyes on your website, then I might suggest that we work together on a website audit for you. I can review your website and I will give you feedback on design, user experience, SEO, and all looking at your analytics. And I can share with you the changes that you can make in the fall to make your website work even better for you. If that sounds of interest, you can click a link in the show notes and book a call with me. And beyond that, I hope that this episode was short and sweet and it gave you 5 things that you can do right now to make the fall a little bit better for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time. And that wraps up another episode of Website Design Made Simple. I hope you found the insights shared in this episode valuable and takes you one step closer to creating a website that attracts more of your ideal clients and builds your brand. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a minute to leave a review on Apple Podcasts or a rating on Spotify. Your review will help us reach more small business owners like you who are ready to make more money with their website. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.